This is our series, Today Heroes. We are kicking off Nurse Appreciation Week by celebrating the incredible work they do every single day. I'm walking slowly, so every nurse gets on. Al and I have traveled to 2 hospitals here in New York so we can say thank you in person. I am at NewYork-Presbyterian Weill Cornell Medical Center. The nurses behind me, y'all. Many have worked a full shift. They stayed to be here with us, and now we are here to celebrate them. Y'all, we want to say thank you. This is awesome. I'm so happy. All right, one way to show the world how amazing you guys are is to hear from a former patient. Jenny Testopoulos and baby Artemis spent 136 days here. Their team of nurses saved little Artemis's life, and all Jenny can do is say thank you. Jenny Testopoulos was rushed to the hospital. She was just 26 weeks pregnant. Doctors and nurses at NewYork-Presbyterian worked tirelessly to save her baby's life.
It's not the experience you expected. I could see my little girl on the other side of the room in a box, but we didn't get to hear her cry. Nurse Jasmine, who I had just met in that moment, who was, brushing my hair back, holding my hand.
Baby Artemis was born 2.5 months early, weighing just 2 pounds, and spent 136 days in neonatal intensive care.
Every day of having to leave my baby behind were some of the scariest days I would ever have to face. I think the biggest thing for me was having the nurses there that we could trust 24/7.
And on one of those days when tiny little Artemis was fighting for her life, the biggest team of hero nurses stepped in with a fierce determination to join her fight, but with the gentlest of hands.
There is no way we would have gotten through 136 days without the nurses.
And on the good days, the nurses knew that the smallest gestures could chase away so many fears.
There was a nurse that was hand-making individual Halloween costumes for all of the babies in the NICU. Nurse Lily was one of the ones that went above and beyond with being able to create something with hand care and love.
It was that hand care and love so bold and beautiful that helped Artemis make her way home.
It's hard for anything I say to be enough to say thank you for saving our baby, thank you for caring for our baby, thank you for teaching us to be parents.
Ah, beautiful. All right, some of the amazing nurses who took care of Jenny and Artemis are here with me. Nurse Jasmine and Nurse Lily. Nurse Jasmine, you brushed her hair. It's like the most basic little thing. How does it feel hearing how much that gesture meant to her?
Those small acts of kindness are truly what nursing is all about. I'm so happy that I was able to make such an impact on her.
Wow, and she says you guys saved her life. How do you feel to hear?
It's wild.
Nurse Lily, oh gosh, she loves you so much. That little baby and these little tiny acts matter.
They really do.
Tell us what that meant to you to do something like that for baby Artemis.
It meant so much to me. I mean, the NICU can be a really isolating place for parents, and it's just so special for me to be able to give them that day of Halloween and just be able to dress their babies up like any other parent would. It's really special.
Well, I know you are oohing and awing when you say little Artemis, but you know what I think would be really cool? If you saw Jenny, Tess, and Artemis in person right now. This is pretty special. This baby is happy and healthy and lovely. Jenny, you said something so striking in the piece. You said that these women, these nurses, saved your baby's life. And I remember what you said. You said, all I want to do is say thank you. Well, this is an opportunity for that. What do you think?
I mean, we've said it so many times. No one prepares you to give birth so early or to have a sick child. And I don't know if we were understood looking back how much you guys did for us then, but we really know it now, and we're so grateful. Words cannot enough So thank you.
Wow, and it must feel so good, Tess, to hold that baby of yours.
Yeah, she's doing amazing.
I mean, 9 months later, just look at her.
Beautiful. She's beautiful. A big thank you to you guys, Lily and Jasmine, and to every single nurse standing here. Y'all do this every single day. So a small, tiny gesture of just a thank you. We thought, why not have a little breakfast? So we got Bagel Works. They brought in some bagels, some cream cheese. Y'all, we just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, this is a gesture. We love you, we see you, we notice you, and we say thank you. All right, let's go over to Mr. Roker across the street.
All right, thank you so much, Hoda. We're here at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center to celebrate you nurses. This is just a small fraction of the incredibly dedicated nurses. In fact, I got a sister who's a nurse, Elisa Smith in Ohio. Mwah, love you. But I'm here with O'Day Parsons. She works at MSK's Urgent Care Center. But outside of the hospital, it's interesting. You've got another title. We salute you, Major Parson. Take a look. Meet O'Day Parson, a clinical care nurse at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center.
Hi. Heart rate 110, oxygen is perfect.
When she's not wearing her scrubs and serving patients, she's wearing her other uniform and serving her country.
I am a major in the Army Nurse Corps and the Pennsylvania Army National Guard, and my current job is to ensure the medical readiness of the soldiers.
Parson has been juggling the two jobs she loves for nearly 2 decades. Long hours, frequent travel, and time away from her husband, Pat, and 2 kids, Fiona and Caden, can be tough. But O'Day says her fellow soldiers encourage her.
First Sergeant Franco and First Sergeant Miller, them reminding me, be yourself, be genuine, be authentic, this is who we need.
O'Day says she's her best self when she's helping others.
My ability to help somebody that's in a very fragile state, try and take the weight off their shoulders a little bit. That's the most rewarding thing, is to make a considerable difference in somebody's life. Considerable difference in somebody's life.
You really got emotional there, seeing all that. And we want to thank you for your service, Major. Also, we see Pat, Caden, and Fiona there hanging out. They're very sweet. So what do you hope for them? What do you want them to learn about what you've done and the service you've given?
So, and that's the biggest part, is both of my professions, the selfless serving professions, are perpetual. So we are transferring this perpetual love, support, compassion, empathy, and kindness from ourselves constantly. And right now I'm transferring them to my children. And to know that she's looking around to others, how I'm teaching her in a compassionate spirit, that's all I want.
Wow, that's really special, and that's something that you all do every day, and I hope everybody knows that. And I know we heard from 2 of your friends, First Sergeant Miller, First Sergeant retired Franco. What would you say to them if they were here?
I would say to them, thank you.
But hold on, just a second. Why don't we bring them in so you could say thank you to them? You absolutely deserve it, as they have said. Look at you guys are all tearing up too.
Yeah, this is wonderful.
The clashing of my worlds and my professions and everything that I care and love so much about is just completely unbelievable.
Well, thank you so much for your service. We're going to let you guys kind of get a chance. In the meantime, I got another nurse I'd like to introduce you to, Jacqueline Stout. A few years ago, a few years into your decade-long career, your world completely changed. You yourself got a cancer diagnosis. But what's amazing about you, Jacqueline, you fought for not only yourself, but your patients as well.
Thank you.
Breathe in.
Jacqueline Stout is a nurse practitioner at Memorial Sloan Kettering, caring for cancer patients every day. But 4 years ago, the tables turned when she received a life-altering breast cancer diagnosis herself at 26 years old.
I was at work when I had gotten the results that, unfortunately, it was cancer.
She could have turned in her scrubs and focused on her own health challenges. but she persisted.
Good morning. Being a nurse was a part of my identity. I wanted to be able to care for patients as long as I could.
On her toughest days, when she received grueling treatments, Jacqueline's co-workers became her caregivers.
Waking up from surgery, having one of my coworkers be the first person I saw, and knowing my colleagues are in the waiting room with my mom when she's, getting the news that everything went okay. This is it was amazing.
Now 3 years cancer-free, Jacqueline says her experience gave her a unique perspective.
I think it definitely gave me more understanding for what the patients are truly going through.
Jacqueline, the best part is you're 3 years cancer-free.
Yes,
That's so
thank
wonderful.
you. Thank
Your
you.
fellow nurses rallying behind you.
Thank you.
And guess what? They want to support you one more time. Adam, you've got a little something here. We're going to be naming the 5th floor nurse's office in your honor, the Jacqueline Stouts Nurses Suite.
Oh, thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank you. This is such an honor. Thank you so much.
What does the support of all your fellow nurses mean?
It truly means the world to me. To be able to be taken care of by the best nurses in the entire world and get to go back to work and work amongst them is nothing but an honor. And I am so lucky to be able to be with these incredible people.
And you know what? I know personally how great you nurses are here at MSK because my dad was here 22 years ago suffering from lung cancer, and you treated the last 6 years of the 6 weeks of his life like gold. We will never forget that. So thank you. And for all you do, we want to honor you. A little small token of our gratitude. Let's bring it in. Our friends from Farmer's Girl Flowers. Beautiful bouquet. They provided all the flowers here today. So, again, you want to do yourself a favor. Thank a nurse today for everything they do. They are the backbone of our healthcare system day in and day out. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Guys, back to you guys.
That was great. Wow.
That was great, Al. And Hoda, man.
A lot of thankful tears there.
Yes.
I know. What a joy. We're so glad that we're able to honor these healthcare heroes. Al and Hoda, who better than you? Oh, my goodness. I was waiting for you to pick up that babe. If you didn't pick up that baby, I was coming there to pick her up myself. That is so cute, Hoda. You found a friend. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Well done, you guys.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.